This is the World Championship for inline speed skating. And this is me competing at it 5 years ago. But now I'm also an FPV pilot, which is why I really was super stoked when World Skate asked me to be the drone operator for this year. So it was my job to take this drone and fly it as close as possible behind the fastest skaters in the world. And this might already sound crazy, but before the event I had no idea how crazy it was about to get. It's currently Tuesday evening and tomorrow morning I will fly to Italy, so if everything goes well, I will see you in Italy in 12 hours. For flying FPV, I always need a spotter. That is because when I have the goggles on, I don't notice anything around me. So that's why I did this trip together with Pani, and she was my communicator, helping hand and general supporter whenever I was flying and also when I was not flying. So it's now lunchtime and we already had some flying today. It was the 200 meter finals. It went okay, got some nice shots. We had a bit of the challenge because on the 200 meters there are always two persons skating, one on one side, one on the other side. And we always had to take a guess which one to film. So Pani was always telling me this one or this one because she knows the athletes really well. And then she knows, okay, this one's probably gonna win and this one maybe won't win. And we had 4 finals and we got all the winners, which is pretty nice. For this evening we will have the 500 meters and I will film the semi-finals and the finals, and it will be a bit more interesting because then it's gonna be 4 persons on the line, so a bit more fighting, a bit more challenging for me also when people drop off. I have to watch out that I don't get in their way, so stay behind them, but I will for sure capture some action. That will be great. So it looks like the judges want to review some footage of the last race. Right now they're in the live streaming van. Replay right here. I'm doing a few tests and the location is pretty empty, so I decided to take you along, FPV style, and show you around. Gonna start over here. This is the public tribune. This is public area. Then behind the tribune there's the athletes area. Every country has its own tent. There are a few more back here. But right now all the athletes are resting, trying to get some sleep, trying to recover for the upcoming finals. Back here we have the warm-up area. This is where the athletes go before the race and they will be called in one by one. Oh, hello. And then they will go through here and this will be their entrance to the competitions. And then at the back over here, this is the live streaming van. And I'm mostly sitting right here. This is where I plug in my chargers and my other stuff. On the next day we traveled to the road venue in Sulmona. We were driven by the Italian military, which was interesting to say the least. But the hotel was much nicer than the last one. The road course looked epic, right in the historic town center. We started off by doing some intro shots, followed by action shots for the World Skate mascot. After that, it was on to filming races again. But it started raining all day long and we didn't get the chance to fly. We didn't expect to fly anymore that day, but then just minutes before the finals it stopped and we quickly rushed back to fly at least for the last races of the day.
Junior women 1 lap sprint the final B. Jacob Mountain!
And the next day we went to the beach to film the 100 meters. And it was a great success. Just watch. Excited about this. Today is the 7th day, so the first week is over and this is my toolkit. I did not have to open this since I left Germany. This has been closed every day, which is really nice. I hope it stays this way, even though the hardest challenge is yet to come, the skateboard downhill, so let's hope for the best. So what is downhill, you might ask? Well, I kept the best part for the end. During the inline competitions, there's also the Downhill World Championships, and I agreed to fly there on our last day. I had gone through months of preparation just for this one day. I designed and built a new drone which could fly more than 100 km per hour, but would still be safe to be used around the athletes. And this is what I ended up with. A custom cut carbon frame based on my racing drones. Also, I went to the downhill course multiple times before to plan and set everything up. Then the day had come and we were finally on our way to the track.
After a race, that's the glory, that's the dream. So only 3 can have it from each category, can get up on that podium, can get a medal. And I gotta tell you, it could be anybody at this point. It's really tight racing.
If I face my head in the wrong direction, because these antennas are better in this direction than in this direction, I lose video and crash. If I get too close to the cell phone tower, I lose connection to the controller and crash. If I miss one branch somewhere from a tree, I crash. I started copying all the files from the GoPro to the laptop, so that in case anything happens and I lose the GoPro, then I still have the recorded files from this morning. Flying over here is a pure adrenaline rush, but I start to get a bit more confidence in the drone and the video link and my control link.
So tight into turn 4. Oh my goodness, Suganakis finding his way into second place. Harry Clark in the lead. Incredible racing already.
To the next wave of the bravest, so don't be late. I'm about to make changes. Life ain't fair. Are you gonna win or will you play scared? I will not stop. I am prepared to get to the top. Yeah, you must be there. Got 'em like hey, hey. I will not stop. I am prepared to get to the top. Yeah, you must be rare. You got one shot. Life ain't fair. Are you gonna win or will you play scared? I will not stop. I am prepared to get to the top. Yeah, you must be there. Got I'm like, hey